Hey friends, I love a good geomagnetic storm. You talk about those northern lights and I'm like, yes. But I also take a snowstorm and I've got one of those. Love to see the northern lights. Cloud cover will be out there. If there are breaks in the clouds, maybe. I'm always hopeful. Love a good show. Okay, speaking of, great to see the trees lit up in Draper. Chris Williams showing us that, and gorgeous start to the day in Kanab. Judy Keel sharing this one with us. Few clouds sneaking through Kane County. I'm going with the good first because then we roll into this. This was the view from the Ogden Valley of the sun. That inversion haze really taking over for the fourth day in a row. We've watched as this haze has built and really caused issues with air quality. We do see progress on deck heading into tomorrow. Elevated particulate matter will still be there, but moderate air is expected in northern and eastern valleys. So that is an improvement. On top of that, as we head into Saturday, we expect green to pop up on this map, and green means clean, so we'll take it. We've got progress on the way when it comes to air quality. Temperatures, though, unfortunately, have been way below average. Cold out there because we're trapping pollutants and that cold air on the valley floor. Only a high of 34 today. Average is in the 40s this time of year. 33 in Provo, 45 in Cedar City. We were socked in the basin in the 20s, 40 in Moab and 57 in St. George. Heading through tonight, we don't see much in the way of temperature fluctuation, but we will see increasing cloud cover below freezing with hazy conditions right now. Increasing clouds for the overnight and into the early morning hours, and our first wave of light snowfall on the way for our Friday. Temperatures will be freezing at 9 a.m. and the chance of snow definitely in the forecast for the Wasatch Front. Mountains and valleys looking at the potential. We have a few snow showers out there. As we look at the satellite radar, we see that trough really outlined here on the satellite radar, the leading edge of that allowing for a few isolated showers right now. But we know that is going to increase as we head into our Friday. Snow elevation precipitation type map actually is unusual as we look at the series of storms that's going to impact us Friday and through the weekend. Typically, we see the snow level falling, but it's actually rising as we get to Saturday night and into Sunday. That's going to change precipitation type on the valley floor. So we're going to be seeing snow Friday and Saturday, but then by Sunday, we see rain in the valleys as that snow level climbs to the benches. Interesting, and it's because of an atmospheric river. That tropical connection will bring in milder air and allow for the snow level to rise. But before we get to Sunday, let's start with Friday because that is when our winter alerts go into effect. What you're seeing in pink is a winter storm warning. That's in effect for the Wasatch Mountains and the Wasatch Back. Accumulating, blowing snow expected. Travel for this winter storm warning starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow is going to be tricky. In the high country, heads up there. That winter storm warning until 5 a.m. on Monday. The winter weather advisory that you're seeing in purple impacts, yes, the Wasatch Front. That includes Salt Lake County. Cache Valley is also in that, portions of Box Elder County, the western Uintas, the Wasatch Plateau and Book Cliffs, and the Central Mountains. We're looking at accumulating snow in the areas in purple. We see this going into effect at 11 a.m. tomorrow as well. It will extend until Sunday because that's when things start to change. But we're looking at healthy snow totals because the series of storms going to continue to impact us. Our forewarned futurecast has the timing on that. We put it into motion and boom, here we go. Friday by lunchtime, we get light snow moving in for the Wasatch Front valleys where cold air is in place, and we kick things off in the mountains, the high country, showing that darker blue there, also towards Castle Country, but snow potential all the way down to Iron County. That's associated with a cold front that comes on through. By 10 p.m., we still see snow in the mountains and snow showers throughout your evening, meaning your commute could be impacted. Heads up there. We know Friday night into Saturday, we get snow returning, favoring northern and central Utah. Looks like coldest air in place there, and forewarning you, that's the best chance for the Wasatch Front to see accumulation, which we will. I'll show you the totals here in a second. Snow goes all the way down to the I-70 corridor, and snow showers stick around for your Saturday. We start to see that snow level rising. As you notice the green on the futurecast here by 9 p.m., rain starts to sneak in to the valleys, and we really see that increasing into our Sunday. Here we are Sunday with wet weather, valley rain for the Wasatch Front. Mountain snow holds on. By Sunday, it's going to be heavy, wet, dense snow on top of the powder that's fallen in the high country for the last 2 days, so Friday and Saturday. So that means dangerous conditions will be there. We have to be extremely careful. We won't totally clear that storm until Monday afternoon. High pressure comes back. There it is. It builds. We dry out, but a progressive patterns here. How much is coming to your backyard? Great question, but let's start with the mountains. Mountains, 18 to 36 inches. An atmospheric river can bring heavy precipitation totals, 15 to 30 for the northern mountains. I'm going to be honest with you. A westerly flow really favors places like Tony Grove, Logan Canyon, and the Ogden Valley, so those numbers are high. Central mountains, southern mountains getting good totals. How about the Wasatch Front? 2 to 6 inches over the next 3 days. We're going to see waves of moisture, but that accumulation potential's there. Higher for the benches, anywhere from 4 to 10. Cache Valley included there. Mountain valleys like the Wasatch back underneath that winter storm warning, 8 to 16 inches. We'll see more in places like Morgan, Eden, Liberty. Little less in Park City, but it's still going to be there, and heavy snow's expected. From Nephi to Cedar City, 1 to 4 inches, so travel on I-15 could be impacted as well. UDOT putting it out there in red. You're noticing the mountain snow. We've got mountain slush in yellow, so travel will get a little tricky and wintry. Hello December, hello snow. 30s for tomorrow with light snow by the lunch hour. Be ready for it, and those showers holding steady. 30s and 40s. The good news with this progressive pattern, we're cleaning up the air. 51 in St. George, where isolated rain showers are expected for your Friday, but drier conditions into the weekend. Notice how temperatures are in the 50s. Those 50s will be dropping. We are going to see 60s eventually. Here's the Wasatch Front showing you those numbers quickly. 30s warming to the 40s. By Sunday, it's valley rain and mountain snow. Drier conditions as we head into next week. A lot going on in the weather world, and we're going to keep you posted. We'll be right back.